and welcome to the stream today. So I don't know if you've already noticed, but I have a new microphone. It's this one. You can still see it. Let's see if maybe I find another position next time where I want to position it somehow else. But yeah, I think the sound should be way better now. I couldn't wait for the next stream. I think I only streamed like a few days ago, but the mic just arrived and I needed to try it on stream. Let me know how you like the sound quality. And by the way, say hi in chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Also, my typical question to you all every time, what time is it where you're watching from today? I'm in Germany right now, so it's just after 7 p.m. And yeah, if you don't know me yet, I'm Laura, a digital artist from Germany. I make YouTube, I stream a bit on Twitch and YouTube. I do some TikTok and yeah, looks so professional. Thank you, thank you. Does it sound professional though? So let me know. I did have like a few little issues like in the back just a second before I started, but I think it should be fine now. What are we doing today? Last time I streamed, we made Mini-Laulas. What do I mean by Mini-Laula? If you have watched some of my videos in the past, then you might have noticed little mini drawings of myself that basically replicate emotions or expressions that I'm making, especially since in the beginning of me making videos, I didn't really show my face. So I wanted to still somehow represent my facial expressions and stuff like that when I made my videos. So I did that with the Mini-Laulas. And those Mini-Laulas don't only take, like, they're not only shown in my actual videos, but also they're in my Discord server. So if you're part of my Discord server, you will also have seen them and you can use them there as stickers. And there can never be enough Mini-Laulas, so we're making some more today. We actually had a live stream like that a few days ago, and I think it was really fun. And a lot of you guys voted to do a live stream like that again. You might not have expected it this early again, but yeah. Here we are, we're making some more today. I had a lot of fun. I even have a little list down of the Mini-Laula expressions that I personally wanted to make. I also noted down some of the stuff that you guys mentioned last time. And yeah, my cat is walking here in the front. Can you see it? No, you can't. But she has her designated tower in the back. So if we're lucky, she's gonna be there a few times today. Oh, there she is. Say hi, baby. So you can see her, that's Lila, if you didn't know her yet. And yeah, so if you are not part of the Discord yet, I definitely recommend it. There are some cool people over there. You can talk with artsy people, get to know some cool artists, get feedback and tips for your art, share some work in progress, see cool art by other people, and more, and especially use the stickers. So we're gonna make some more now, and I'm gonna switch to my other scene where you can see my graphic tablet. We're working with Photoshop today. As I mentioned last time, I usually make my Mini-Laulas on Procreate, but what's going on? But since I keep having issues with Procreate recently, also especially storage issues, I am doing this for the stream on Photoshop. Also, since I don't know how to connect my iPad to the stream, like, it's easier with Photoshop, so we're doing it with that. Okay guys, before we get started, what do you think? What Mini-Laula should we draw first? I can give you some general idea of what the Mini-Laulas usually look like. If you give me just a second. Let me take it out. So those are usually the Mini-Laulas. Like, you see stuff like that. It's opening on the wrong window, of course. Stuff like that. Those are Mini-Laulas. This is an explaining Mini-Laula. Here we have an excited, happy Mini-Laula. So I'm not gonna go into all of them right now because I already did that on last stream, but yeah. And the ones that we made last time though, I'm gonna show those to you, where this one that's saying hi, and you can maybe recognize that I think I got, like, in course of the last stream, I think I got better at simplifying them, because a lot of times, especially on Discord, but also if those were to become actual Twitch stickers or something in the past, they would be really small, right? So this is a good example of how it should be. Even if it's small, it's very well recognizable in my opinion. And like one of the first ones we made in that stream was this one. Like, the outlines are not as thick, there are way more details, way more thinner lines, so that is harder to recognize when far away, which is not an issue because I also make them for myself for the videos that I make for you, so I needed a bit detailed for that. But if it comes to stickers, I think something like the other thing is more practical, so I'm gonna try to pay more attention to that today. So this was the thinking Lola that we made last time. And then we had a confused Lola last time. We made cat paws, because I think that's really cute when you guys can use them on Discord and then like place a text between the paws. Then we had... that's a typical facial expression I make, so I don't even know how to call it. Do you have an idea how you would call this facial expression? And as you have noticed, what my channel's mascot, sort of, is this purple cat. Because I love purple and I love cats and I have cats. And this is the only sticker so far I have made with cat ears. I was kinda reluctant to making Mini-Laulas with cat ears, but I don't know, it felt fitting for this specific expression. We had one with a heart, one of the rare colored ones, and then the high that you already saw. So yeah, let me know if you have an idea how you would call this expression. I'm actually curious how you would call it, because I don't know, it's just oop, oop. It's more like sounds in my head than an actual word for expressions. So I would say let's get started thinking about what expression we wanna draw next. Now I need to think, what are we gonna make? The whistling face. Yeah, now that you mention it, it kind of looks like you're whistling, sort of like, oh, none of my business, where you're like looking away, trying to get the attention away from you, you know? Like the not actual innocent, but innocent look. Yeah. It does look that way. Yeah, it can be interpreted that way too. So what expression would you like to see next? And if you're wondering why they're called Mini-Laulas, it's because, surprise, surprise, my name is Laura and one of my nicknames is Lola. And yeah, so since these stickers are usually me just in a mini version, I like to call them Mini-Laulas, and I think that's pretty cute, so we're gonna stick with that name probably forever. I'm making a new layer, as you can see, and I'm just already choosing a reddish, brownish, darker color, because I really like to go with that for the sketching. I have this sampled brush that I really like to use for the sketch phase, by the way. Let me make it bigger, so it's a brush like... No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Give me a second. That's the one. That's the one I like using for my sketch, because I feel it has this really nice pencil-like structure, basically. So yeah, what do we think, chat? What expression should I make? I mean, we could also ask ourselves, what do I still not have as expressions? So let me just quickly... I'm just gonna open this up and show all of them to you. I'm not gonna go into detail for all of them, but just so you can see them, basically. You can ignore these above, because those aren't really Mini-Laulas, but like, these are the actual Mini-Laulas. I do have my list here, so maybe I'm gonna read some of these out to you. Okay, I think I definitely need a crying Mini-Laula, because if we look like, we maybe have a, where is it, sort of, oh, you can hardly see it, wait. We have a sort of desperate Mini-Laula, this one. But it's not really crying. I don't think I have a crying Mini-Laula yet, so that is one option we can do. Then I do have a cheeky, shy Mini-Laula, but I don't think I have a smirky Mini-Laula. So like when it goes like, maybe that's an option. I don't know if I really have a scared Mini-Laula, so that's also an idea. And skeptical Mini-Laula, I maybe have like, where is it? Somewhere here. I have this Mini-Laula that is skeptically looking at one of her pieces, so maybe that already counts. I don't know if we need one more of that. Scary Mini-Laula, like a sort of threatening Mini-Laula. Also a super angry Mini-Laulas was one of your wishes last time that we didn't get to. And since I have a Mini-Laulas that is threatened by her cat, you guys suggested whether I should make one where a Lola is hugging the cat, so that is also an option. and maybe a sulking, offended Mini-Laula. Okay guys, what are we thinking? What idea do we like best? I mean, you can also come up with something completely different, right? So no pressure here, but maybe you already like something best from these proposals. I think I like the crying Mini-Laula because I'm really missing that. And that's something that I think you guys can use well in the Discord server, but I can probably also use it really well in my videos. What are we thinking? Is crying Mini-Laula a good idea? If I were to make a crying Mini-Laula, how could I make it look? I like making these sort of eyes when I make these mini chibi figures. I don't know if you can actually consider them chibi, I already said that last time, but it's a word that most people can understand, and then they have a general idea of what I'm making in a stream, I think, which is why I used that word last time and this time. So I really like those eyes that are like really squeezed together and just only lines like this. Maybe a wobbly mouth, or like, oh yeah, I could maybe do something like this, like a super sad turned down V as a mouth. I cannot forget my little line for nose, because I already mentioned last time, but my nose has like this little dip downwards, so I like to make my nose like this usually in my Mini-Laulas. My earring cannot be missing. I always wear some sort of earring. Most of the time just a simple one, but I always have some earrings. So let's move this a bit more centered. Okay, any more ideas how we can make her really, like how to emphasize that she's crying? I don't know what to do with her hands. Should I be adding hands? What should the hands be doing? I already have a Mini-Laula with like the hands on the head, so I don't know, I could make the hands like this, so that basically she's like, oh no, you know, and crying like this. What are we thinking, guys? Something like this, maybe? I'm not sure. You could do the shoulder here. I'm not sure. Let me actually take inspiration from the World Wide Web. And I'm just gonna type in crying chibi just for some inspo. This one. I mean, yeah, we could do the hands like up here, like this one. I'm not so sure. There's a lot of pictures that don't even integrate the hands at all, so that's also interesting. That's again on the head, but I don't think I want to do that again. Something like this, maybe. So I could like... yeah, maybe like this. What are we thinking? Are the hands working like this? Is it sad enough? Crying enough? I can also add like wrinkles here. Now I'm gonna add my signature hair. I always like to really emphasize those bangs of mine. And I have this sort of woof cut, so I really have to pay attention that this time there are no random other songs on Spotify. Because I have this specific playlist with songs I can use license free, but for some reason it just keeps switching to other songs that are not in the playlist sometimes. and then I keep getting warnings by YouTube because I don't notice it happening mid-stream, so I'm trying to pay attention to that. I mean, that's already good for the general idea of the first Mini-Lola, I think. Let's put the opacity down a little. Add a new layer. Now I'm going with an actual purple color, because that's what I always use for the actual line art. And I like using this one for the line art. And since I learned it, or like lessons learned from last time, I'll do the outlines first to really focus on the overall shape so that it's easy recognizable when you're like using it as a small sticker on Discord and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to pay attention to that. And I'm doing the finer lines later, basically. Okay, I think I have the outline. Now I can go a bit thinner. Let me do the bangs first, then I can see how to do the brows so that they don't overlap too much. Okay. No. The eyes. Maybe like this. Hi, Luminous Thea. Hand pink waving. I can't see it, unfortunately, but maybe if I go here. I mean, you are on YouTube, right? So, here I can see it now. Yeah, I have like this chat to make sure that I can see both Twitch and YouTube messages, just so that everyone also feels included, because I mean, you should know who I'm talking to, right? I think it's weird if like you can't see half of the messages. So hi and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're drawing Mini-Laulas today. So basically mini drawings of myself that I use for the Discord server. So you can use it if you're part of the Discord server. And I also use them in my videos. And they're two basically, yeah, it's basically mini-me's that have all kinds of expressions. If you aren't already, I really recommend joining a Discord server, by the way. I have some daily art inspo there all the time. So like one day I was sitting at my desk and I typed in like 80 different art inspo ideas, and you get a daily message basically with an inspo idea that you can use or cannot, so it's really just a voluntary thing. So I think that's pretty cool. There are a lot of cool people there. You can use the stickers there, talk about art stuff, get tips, and we even have a whole art critique channel where like if you really want tips on how to improve and stuff, that's a place to be in. I can actually show you the Discord if you're interested in that. It looks like this basically. Yeah. So you can also introduce yourself, do a little bit of self-promo. You can, if I share templates in my videos, like for instance, I made that live stream with a art struggle tier list and like, what was it? The difficulty of different things to draw. I made a tier list for that and did all of that in the live stream. If you want to use that yourself, I share that stuff in the Discord. So that's also a cool thing. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. I definitely recommend it if you're interested in that sort of thing, because then you can use the stickers that I'm making today. Also the ones I made last time, so there are already a lot of them there. But let me continue this piece. We're currently making Crying Mini-Lola. It's almost done already. I don't know, do you still have more ideas how we can make it better? Make her look more sad, more desperate maybe? Of course, the tears cannot be missing. I would do it like this. Maybe I'm even gonna color in the tears blue just to make it more clear. I don't know. Do you think I should? Like usually I keep the Mini-Laulas all white and purple, so I don't really color stuff in, just to keep it simple. And I feel like if I start coloring stuff, it gets incohesive at some point. I only did it for some exceptions, like, where is it? Last time we made this one, because I just felt like the heart had to be pink. Sometimes I do the little blushies, or like here I did the little stars. But as you can see, I usually tend to really keep them white and purple, and mainly the white background. Those are exceptions, because this is my logo pick, and these are old Laulas that when my hair was still different and stuff like that. But yeah, do you think I should make it tears blue? I think I should, because I don't know, it just has to be there when you're making a crying emoji, right? Also, let me make this line thicker. Looks kind of weird with the hair otherwise. I think like this looks good, and I'm definitely colored in. I think it's better. So let me pick a blue color. You should color it. Yeah, I think so too, so I'm definitely doing that. By the way, if you're having any issues with like music too quiet, voice too quiet, anything, just let me know, but I think it should work fine. I did do a sound check beforehand. I feel like I should make the outlines of the hands bigger, because maybe if it's like further away you can recognize it's the hands. Oops, wrong one. Did I already say which anime became Anime of the Year? I just saw which ones are nominated. I saw that Apothecary Diaries as one of the nominations, so... But honestly, all the ones that they showed were pretty good animes, so no matter what the result, I think I'm gonna be happy with it. I just... like, I really liked Solo Leveling, but I feel like it shouldn't be Anime of the Year. Of all of these submissions that I saw, it should be something else. Not that I don't like Solo Leveling, I really liked it, don't get me wrong, but I just think for Anime of the Year it would be a different one, because there was like Kaiju, there was Apothecary Diaries, there was Frieren. I didn't even watch Frieren myself. I only watched like a few of the first episodes, but just from the stuff I saw online, the few scenes I saw, I just already feel it's a good anime, even if I didn't continue it. I mean, there was more, but I don't remember which other ones it was. I don't know which the other ones were. I don't remember. Okay, with that, let's check if I were to zoom out. Like, if it was really small, I think you can still recognize it. Okay. Now I'm making the background transparent and I'm adding some white. And then we're already done with the first Mini-Lola today. What do we think? Do you think I captured sad, crying Mini-Lola well? Would you have done something differently? I think Frieren best one. Yeah, I've heard so much good stuff about Frieren. I just really need to get myself to finally continue watching it. I think I just started watching it when I was really tired one night. And I feel like the beginning was a very slow pace. There wasn't a lot happening yet. So it helped me fall asleep actually. But I think I wasn't awake enough to appreciate how good the anime actually is. So I think I need to give it an actual shot again. But like the animation I've been seeing online, really cool. And as far as I noticed, there's also a romance plot going on. Like, don't spoiler me, but I love romance whenever it's happening in any anime, any story, so that's also good. Okay, I feel like we're missing one of the outlines here. Just need to make sure it's all completed. Like here. And again, I'm choosing the wrong brush. Like this, it's better. Maybe this thicker. Okay. Looking good. How do we like it, chat? It is slow and chilling story. Yeah, that summarizes what I've heard of the anime, but it doesn't sound bad. You don't always need fast-paced stuff. Would you say it goes into the direction of Dungeon no Mishi? I don't know if you've watched it, so basically Delicious in Dungeon. I really like that anime too. I don't think it has the fastest pace, but it was also like chill, but also not, because like there is an actual plot, there is adventure stuff, there is exciting stuff happening, even though it's also about making delicious food in the dungeon, sort of. Alright, so this Mini-Laula is done. I'm gonna save it real quick. Once again, I'm going with super fancy names here. So we have Untitled 7 this time. I'm also quickly gonna wrong window. Quickly gonna export it as a PNG. Alright, then let's open the next file to make it the next Mini-Laula. I'm gonna title it Untitled 8. Let me take a sip, and meanwhile, let me know if you already have wishes or ideas what next expression I could be making. Okay guys, any ideas? We already checked Crying Mini-Laula. More on my list is Smirky Mini-Laula, Scared Mini-Laula, Skeptical Mini-Laula, Scary Threatening Mini-Laula, Sulking Offended Mini-Laula, Laula Hugging a Cat, as I said, my little cat mascot of the channel, and Super Angry Mini-Laula was one of your wishes last stream. What are we thinking? Any favorites? What do you want me to draw? You can also say like, comment a red heart if you wanna see angry Mini-Laula or stuff like that. Ah wait, you wrote something. Side eyes Mini-Laula. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna do that right now. I didn't even think of that. That's a good idea. it's so needed. And I think that's also gonna be pretty good for the Discord. It does go into the direction of Smirky Mini-Lola. Now that I think about it, I'm always drawing the Mini-Laulas with a face going in that direction, right? Okay, no, there were some that were like looking upwards. Okay. I'm good. But maybe for the side eye, I do the other direction. Slightly upwards, maybe. Like this? Is that the facial expression you had in mind? Or would you do it differently? And the hand like this, maybe? That seems great. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's a good expression. I like it. It's probably one I actually make in real life too a lot. No, my signature here. Messy, I know, but I see the vision. It's gonna get better. Trust. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to somehow implement the lower lashes, because I always do that for my Mini-Laulas. Okay, bringing the opacity down, going into a purple color, changing my brush, and it's time for the line art. Alright. I'm gonna go with big brush strokes for the outlines again. Whoa. How long have you been drawing, by the way? Do you mean in general, like when I started drawing at all? Or for today, you mean? Like for today, I think the stream has been going for half an hour. But in general, I have started drawing in like 5th grade. So in my case, that's... I have to think again. So I was like 11 or 12 when I started. And yeah, that means basically for about half my life. So like 12 or 11 years. That's how long I have been drawing. I remember back then I got into drawing because of anime and manga. So basically, back then my friends showed me the wonderful world of anime and manga. And for some reason I then got all these how to draw manga tutorial videos on my YouTube. And I found that was super interesting. And I did follow those tutorials, and at first it was not even too hard because I was looking for really simple tutorials like how to draw a rose, how to draw a manga face. And it felt so good to be able to draw this in such a short amount of time. So it wasn't that hard to get like the face down and stuff like that. But as soon as it came to more than that, I would start realizing how bad I actually was. For instance, proportions wise, especially when it was more than just a face, right? Since I had this manga anime influence, I had huge heads, huge eyes, and as soon as it came to the body, it was just the size as the head. Like, you have the head, and then like the same size as the head would be the body. It would look ridiculous and super bad. I deluded myself into thinking that I was still sort of good, which is what kept me going, thankfully, which kept me passionate enough to try to learn more. Did you go to art school? Weep. Yeah. Hi, corrupting heart. Welcome to the stream. We're drawing Mini-Laulas, so little mini figures of myself for the Discord server, which you can check out, by the way. It's an art Discord server, but also just for my channel and my videos because I use them there. And right now we're making a side-eye Mini-Laula. But yeah, I did not go to art school actually. I did teach everything myself. Yeah. I did buy some how to draw books and stuff like that. A lot of tutorials on YouTube and a lot of practice. And yeah, failing and errors and just getting better, I guess. I am just that persistent. Alright, I think that's it for the outline, so now I can go a bit smaller with the brush size. Maybe I can make like the eyes and stuff darker so that you can recognize it's something separate, because it does overlap a lot with the hair. But I do like the hair, so I don't want to delete that. I'm just gonna do the trick with the darker color. Also for the eyebrows. It's a bit hard to recognize otherwise. Okay, I think that's better. The eyes look so funny to me. Yeah, that was the whole point. I hope they're funny. If they're funny to you, then I definitely reached my goal. I think the mouth... Oh my god. Should I leave the mouth like this? I actually just did this by mistake because I slipped with the hand, but honestly, doesn't it look even more funny? Like, funnier in English. What are we thinking, guys? The mouth like this, or just like this, you know, the simpler version we had before. You can see how it was originally planned here. Should I do it like this, or should I keep this one? I'm again gonna use a darker color because it's just too much going on here. Keep shorter one. Okay. Is it recognizable enough? Too thin? How do I draw the fingers? Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your day? By the way, guys, do you have a favorite color? Mine is obviously purple because I use it everywhere. Also my whole channel branding and stuff. I'm getting an error over here on the other monitor. She looks so cute. I like her. I'm gonna make enough space so that I can also draw the necklace that I'm also always wearing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little purple one. My boyfriend gave it to me once, like in 10th grade, I think. So how old was I? I don't know, I was like 16 or something. That's when my boyfriend gave it to me, and I have been wearing it all the time since. I really never take it off, even for showering. I love white. Yeah, white is also pretty. I also really like the combination of a red and white in art. I think it's really cool because like red's usually associated with passion, force, love, blood, I don't know, and white seems like such a stark contrast with that, especially since the color is usually associated with like innocence and cleanness and stuff like that. So I really like the combo, but also like black, and I don't know, I was confusing with red. Which color also do I really like with white? I don't know, I feel like I really like art. I really like red and white in art. You don't really recognize it's a necklace, do you? Let me try again. I gotta do better. So this is the shirt. If I can finally get the line right. No, this is her neck. And here we have the necklace. Her hand is covering the thingy. Okay. That's fine. I'm happy with it. And now let's delete the sketch. Looks good, looks good. If we made it smaller, so let's pretend it's a sticker in the Discord right now. Wrong button, sorry. then it would look like this. I think it's good. You can recognize it. I'm just noticing I'm missing the line here. So I gotta add that one. Now it is finished. I think I should just erase. Like, I feel like this area is not clear enough. What do I do? I think that's better. Not having a little gap here is better because it's too detailed for the piece. Oh, soulmate. I'm so jelly good on both of ya. What you love drawing the most of? I think mainly people. So, like, especially faces, but my art is usually very semi-realistic. I can show you my usual art if you don't know it yet. Oh my god, I moved something by mistake. Now it's back. Hello? Ah, here. Let me show you my usual art. But yeah, it's mainly people. I like to do some dark vibes actually, but I like using very bright colors. You're gonna get what I mean in a second. My art. There's a lot of old stuff in there, so... Well, like, this is a good example of what I usually make, I think. So a lot of dark fantasy vibe too, but still bright colors. I don't know if you get what I mean. But that's what I like to do. Or this. Like, I like this mystic sort of feeling that my art gives off. But it's a semi-realistic style. It's not really realistic, but it's not completely anime-esque or chibi or something like that. I think it's semi-realistic. So it sometimes tends to go into the darker direction like this, but it's still very bright, you know what I mean? Or I also have, where's the piece I mean? That's one of my most recent ones that I really like a lot. Also a darker piece, but with bright colors basically. This one, it's an older one, but that's what I mean, that I also like a sort of dark direction with my art a lot of times. But yeah, not only that, like, this is not dark, for instance, so it's not like I always make dark art, but I like to dip into that direction sometimes. No. Alright. Where was I? I think I now wanted to skip the background and add some white underneath, as always. Am I still in the right music playlist? Yeah. I'm just scared to get issues with YouTube copyright. What time is it at your place, by the way, right now? I'm in Germany, so now it's almost 8 p.m. We have a holiday today already in Germany and also tomorrow. So it's Eastern. It's probably Eastern in a lot of parts of the world right now. But I don't know. Where are you coming from? Are you also having holiday today or tomorrow? What time is it for you? You don't need to tell me the city or something. Like, come on, this is the internet. But I mean, like, the general region you're coming from. I love it. Dark and mystery aesthetic. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's so fun to draw. And do you know the common meme that is there in the artist community about, like, I think they compared Hayao Miyazaki, like the maker of the Ghibli movies, because he's a very, I don't know, he's considered a very cynic, pessimistic, negative person. There are like a lot of quotes of him saying stuff like, I don't know, life is too short, you're just working, stuff like that. But then he has like the most cute and pretty art that's so happy and vibrant, like the Ghibli movies. And then there was another artist, I forgot his name, but he looks so cute and happy all the time in all his pictures, and he gives such a cute and happy vibe. but his art is super creepy and dark. He has one of those horror animes, I think, and it looks super gory and creepy. So people like to make that joke of you're either this type of artist, you give off that scary vibe, but you make the most positive cutesy art ever and colorful art, or you're this guy that gives off a cutesy nice vibe, but your art is like scary, dark, black and white, blah blah. You can't really categorize artists in this. It's too black and white, I know, but I think it's a funny meme. Okay, this Mini-Laula is done. I don't even know as which type of these artists I would see myself. I don't know if I think I give off a happy vibe or not, and if my art gives off a happy vibe or more the dark vibe, because I kind of do both. As I said, you can't really... It's not that clear, it's not that black and white, so... Minus 1:50 AM, I'm cooked. I think that a lot of artists like that are like that, like complete opposite between art and artist. Maybe, but I think a lot of artists give the same vibe as their art too. There was also another, I'm too much on TikTok. There was another TikTok trend about like people showing their art and then showing themselves and saying, do I look like my art? And a lot of times, honestly, I think they do. So maybe that's just me. Also, this is Nila, my cat in the bag. Let me scoop her over so you can see her better. I think you can see her better now. Hey, Pee-Pee. Oh! She wants to play and attack me. In my opinion, you give a bit chaotic vibe. Oh my god. I don't know how I should feel about that statement. But honestly, I like chaotic art. I don't know if you mean me as a person giving a chaotic vibe or my art. That would be interesting to know. Did I already save the PNG? I don't think I did. I think I only did the Photoshop file. Yeah. So let me quickly save this as a PNG too. Okay, guys. Which means it's time for the next Mini-Laula. Oh, so cute. Pet her for me. Okay, I risk getting my hand attacked again. Do you see it? Usually she would come and lay on my keyboard and like on my desk, and there isn't much space on my desk. But she would usually just lay there, and it would kind of annoy me because it would get in the way of me doing my stuff. Until we figured out she just needed a good place in the office. So we have this tower, and usually it's like in a bedroom or in the living room, but we moved it here temporarily and problem fixed. The cat just needed a good place to lay in between me and my boyfriend, because my boyfriend is usually like right next to me and she wants to be in between us somewhere, which is why she always chose this place here next to us on the desk in the way of everything. So you just gotta listen to your cat and then everyone's happy. Your art seems chaotic. You seem a really tidy kind of person. Okay, I take that as a compliment. I take that as a compliment. And that actually proves your point of art being the opposite of the person. It would prove the point, actually. So guys, today, so far, we made these two. We made Crying Mini-Laula and we made the Side-Eye Mini-Laula. I like them both. And I think we did a pretty good job at making them recognizable from afar, because they are very simplistic. They have big outlines. There's not too much going on, like compared to these ones. When I was still starting out yesterday, it's good for the videos, but it's not that good for the stickers, I think, because they're just too detailed and the lines are too thin. But I think you definitely see the progress here. It's gotten better for that too. Okay, guys, what Mini-Lola should I make next? What expression does a Discord server need? Or like, what are important human expressions? I can still check my list again. Do Jenna Husky into a princess. What? Who's Jenna Husky? No, I'm curious. Ah, from Balto. I loved the movie as a child. I completely forgot her name. But that's not what the live stream is about. We're gonna make more Mini-Laulas. And I'm not gonna make a furry Mini-Lola. Add makeup and pixie dust. I mean, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. But it's not the point of the live stream. So I'm gonna continue making Mini-Laulas. But you can definitely decide what next Mini-Lola I'm making. As long as it's not a Jenna furry Mini-Lola. I mean, I can read out the ideas again. We do have crying now, so that one's off the table. We made the side-eye one, which kind of covers the smirky Mini-Lola. Could you try drawing her? Okay, I'm just gonna give it a quick try, just a quick sketch. I gotta Google it again though. I already closed the tab. Jenna Ski. Shock. So it's like this one. I'm really just gonna give it like I'm gonna spend less than a minute for a sketch here because that's not like the point of the stream, but if you really want it that bad, I can try. So like if I were, oh no, can I kind of keep it here? Sorry guys, I have to do it on the other monitor because it just closes itself all the time. I'm gonna keep it here. If I were to draw her, I would do something like this. Oops, wrong pen. Something like this for her head. But you wanted her as a person, didn't you? So yeah, that's sort of what she would look like if I made her. Of course you would color her in red, but that's it. She has like this outline, so stuff like here would be red. Okay, here's the promised mini sketch of her, but I'm not gonna go any further than that, guys, because that's not the point of this video. We're making more Mini-Laulas. What next facial expression should we be making? Also... Okay, from my list, which Mini-Lola do I want next? Maybe a sulking, offended Mini-Lola. Princess need tiara. Oh, that's true. Okay, I'm just quickly gonna add that though. Only for you guys. But then that's it. Woo! Princess Jenna. But that's it, guys. It's about Mini-Laulas in today's stream. And I think I wanna go with super angry Laula maybe, because I don't think I have one of those yet. Okay, how am I gonna make her super angry? If I want to make an angry Mini-Laula, I could have the hands like this, maybe. I would do these, like this little angry popping veins thing. I would make it in red probably. I could also have her hair a bit bushy, like similarly to how Ghibli does it. Because she's angry. Maybe like this. Oh, I drew this on the background by mistake. Oh no. Let me copy it somehow, can I? Can I copy that? What did I do? Can I paste this here? Okay. Okay, worked. Now we're gonna lower the opacity and do the line art over that. I did use the wrong color, because now it's harder for me to distinguish which lines are the sketch. Hi, Artha Art, thank you for joining. How are you doing? And what time is it in your time zone right now? In Germany, it's around 8 p.m. My leg is numb from sitting. Okay, let me go with thick outlines again. And yeah, we're making Mini-Laulas today. Those are small drawings of myself with different expressions. If you join my Discord server, you can actually use them there. It's a fun art Discord server where you can meet cool artsy people, share some art, work in progress. I have some daily art inspo there too, so multiple things, and you have the perk of using the stickers all for free there, so maybe you want to check that out if you want. But I will also use these illustrations in my future YouTube videos probably, because I like to add them to show my expressions basically. 23:35 p.m. That's already late. Hello, what are you drawing? I only saw now that you asked what I'm drawing, but I think I just answered it. Funny enough. So yeah, I'm making those Mini-Laulas. And you guys can decide with me what Mini-Laulas I'm making, basically. And I'm really trying to keep them a bit simple and with thick outlines and all of that so that they're easily readable even from far away, because I wanna add them to the Discord and stuff, you know? So, 11:30. So, you should be to the east of Germany somewhere. 3 time zones, more or less. Where is that? India? No, I think India is too far. I don't know. I think it's before India. Maybe somewhere close to Russia? I don't know. You don't have to answer. No worries. That's just me making my speculations and testing my geography knowledge. And that's an ugly ass hand. Whoa, my eraser was still huge. I had to check which side the thumb is. I am from India. Oh my god, I was right! I didn't expect to be right, honestly. Hey, wait. Okay, I'm making these fingers first, that's easier. You would see the thumb from the side, basically. So, like this. It's so relaxing to make these simple Mini-Laulas, because the anatomy and everything is so easy compared to making actual full rendered pieces in a semi-realistic style as I usually do. I think I forgot to add my rings to the other Mini-Laulas. Oops. I usually always wear rings. Make it 4 fingers. Looks cuter that way. 5 fingers are great, to be honest. Okay, you guys can quarrel out in chat whether I should keep 5 fingers. Honestly, I didn't even count when I made them. Do I have 5? Yeah, I made 5. I have an older drawing of mine where I made one hand the wrong side by mistake because I just didn't pay attention to it. So basically, the thumb was on the same side on both hands. I didn't notice until someone commented it on one of my TikToks. It was just a sketch anyways, it wasn't a fully rendered piece, luckily, but I really didn't notice. So now I'm paying extra attention to that stuff. I gotta zoom in. I always avoid zooming in. I don't know why, it's not that hard to zoom in, but for some reason I really only do it if there's no other way. I'm that lazy. Okay, so now I'm making the face. Oh no, before I forget, I'm making my rings. Okay, can you recognize its rings? Or do they look weird? Maybe if I erase the inner part? What do we think is better, guys? If I erase the inner part? Or if I keep them colored in? What do we think? Maybe it's more recognizable if it's erased. At least it wasn't 6 fingers. Yeah. Could be worse, right? Could be worse. Do you have Instagram ID? Yes, I do have Instagram. It's also Lalatworks, so just the same name. Same profile picture too, I think. I'm not that active there though. My most active channels are YouTube, TikTok, and now also Twitch, because if I Twitch on YouTube, I also stream on Twitch. What did I just say? If I stream on YouTube, I also stream on Twitch. So that's the sentence I wanted to come out of my mouth. I think sometimes I think too fast and my mouth can't follow. Okay guys, what are we thinking? Are the rings better that way? Erase equals shiny, which means that's good, isn't it? I mean, I have silver rings, so it makes sense. I could try actually drawing the rings the way they look. Usually I also wear like second rings, like even more rings on top, but I forgot them today. But yeah, it would be way too detailed if I made the rings look the way they actually look. I think I just keep it that way because you won't recognize it anyway. Okay, now this time, one of the important parts, we're making the expression, so the mouth, the face, the eyes. Like this. I think this looks good. Alright, I'm gonna give her a t-shirt. I don't have a go-to outfit that I draw. I just draw whatever I'm feeling. Also my necklace that I'm always wearing. Right now I am more active there. Face always the hardest for me. Oh, what's the easiest to draw for you personally? I don't know, I find like the face is personally the part that is the most fun for me. And since it's the most fun for me, I draw it the most. So I have the most practice with that, so it comes more easily to me. So I think it's the easiest thing to draw for me personally. But yeah, what's the easiest for you to draw, by the way? Alright, I think that's... Oh no, I did miss some hair here, I think. Should I draw some hair here too? Like this? Yeah. I could make... no! Now I rotated. Should I erase some stuff here? I think I should. Alright. Ah, I almost forgot the most important thing. In bright, bright red. So, she's angry after all. And now I'm making the background transparent. We're hiding the sketch layer again. I'm choosing some white and coloring her in. Outfit and body, nose anime style. Yeah, I mean the nose anime style is pretty easy, I guess. But outfit and body, I wouldn't consider that easy, so that's pretty cool if that's the easiest part for you. Do you have a special interest in fashion then maybe too? Because I think we just really tend to draw the most what we like the most, and then we get the most practice in that, so that might make sense. I do like fashion too though. I also loved reading Nana, the manga, because of the fashion, partly. It's just a vibe. The whole manga is a vibe. These are not easy, but as compared to the face, it is. I mean, definitely, it totally comes down to what's easy for you personally, so there's no say in that. As long as you say it's more easy for you compared to something else, that's totally your thing. And everyone is different when it comes to that. Also, when I made that live stream recently, where I made the tier list, where I rated artist struggles and difficulties to draw of certain things, I made the tier list specifically for that. If you want a tier list, join my Discord, I shared it there and you can use it yourself too, it's very fun. And I really want to see how you would rank the stuff, by the way, so share your results with the Discord community then. What did I want to do now? I wanted to make the outlines thicker. And what was I saying? What was my point? I totally lost my train of thought. Ah, yeah, that there I also found it interesting how different people are, because people would just rank the stuff differently, right? I would like ask my chat how they would rank stuff, and a lot of times it would be similar, but also other times it would not, because some things are just less of a struggle to me personally and more for other people, and we as artists are so different a lot of times. Also, our processes can be so different too, so... Let me pick up that color again and the line art brush, because I wanted to make the outlines a bit thicker here again. Okay, I think I need to add some more white to this. Hello? What's your favorite game? Mine is Stardew Valley, so I can be rich and messy. That's a very good, valid reason. My favorite game is Overwatch. At least it's the game I'm most addicted to. Yeah, I play it all the time. Do you guys play Overwatch? Maybe not. If your game is Stardew Valley, that's maybe a completely different vibe. Apart from that, I also used to play a lot of Nintendo stuff, so like on my Nintendo 3DS back in the day when I was still younger, but also like now the Nintendo Switch. I really love the Super Mario games like Mario Bros, I like that jump and run stuff, sort of. So yeah, that's fun. But I don't play that stuff a lot nowadays. I also really like playing co-op games with my boyfriend. Do you know It Takes Two? It's a really cool game with like split screen. And it's so fun. It's so well made. I think it's rare to find good co-op games that are not, like, I don't mean multiplayer shooter and stuff like that, but like actual, maybe even cozy games to play with your boyfriend and stuff at home, even on the same console maybe. So I definitely can recommend that. Let's save this baby here. Alright, next Mini-Laula done. Okay, let's recap and be proud of what we did already. I think that's part of the process, to look at what you did and feel good about yourself, you know? So we did crying Mini-Laula, we made a side-eye Mini-Laula, and we made super angry Mini-Laula. Alright, I love them, and I think we can pretty much get good use of out of all of them for the Discord server, so that's good. Playing Minecraft while raining is heavenly. I get that. Like any sort of cozy game where you can relax and then it's raining and you have a nice hot cup of tea or something on the side, maybe even some nice lighting in the room. That's the dream. That's the dream. Minecraft is not my game though. I haven't ever played it. I know I'm probably one of the few persons that has never even touched Minecraft. The only thing I have touched is Terraria, actually, because friends were wanting to play it together, so we gave that a try. But I haven't actually touched Minecraft yet. But I know that that friend of mine also wants to play Minecraft, so maybe it's gonna happen sometime in the future. Okay, what time is it? Should I make one more Mini-Laula? I think we should do one more. Alright, maybe it's gonna be the last one. Let's see. Again, a very creative name. Wait, what was the last one? Untitled 959. Okay. So we're gonna call this one Untitled 10. Amazing. Alright. Okay guys, do you have an idea which Mini-Laula we want to make next, or do you have wishes? So it's really about what facial expressions I should do. I don't know, I can't decide. Maybe let's see what else I have on my list. Scared Mini-Laula? I don't think I really have scared Mini-Laula yet. Do I? I don't think I do really. Well, just shocked Mini-Laula, sort of. But not really scared. So scared might be a good idea. Well, this is a nervous Mini-Laula, but I wouldn't go as far as to call it scared yet. Okay, this is a scared Mini-Laula, but because she is threatened by her cat. You can probably not read it, but it even says my cat here. This whole illustration, I made it because of a TikTok trend actually, but it sticked to me and it stayed as a Mini-Laula drawing. But I feel like I still need a real scared Mini-Laula for that purpose specifically. What are we thinking? Make it more like a queen or angel. Oh, like a real posh, sassy one? Like a really proud of herself one? That's a good one too. You know what? You're right. I'm gonna make that one. So, like, maybe one with that long... how do you call it? Spitz. Like a long nose like that. I don't know if you know what I mean, but in anime, when you're like super... How do you call it? My god. Wenn die richtig überheblich sind. When they're super full of themselves and they're like... and then they get that super long nose and they're like, maybe that one. A royal Mini-Laula. Tired Mini-Laula. That's also good. Tired Mini-Laula. I'm gonna note that one down. But like with the royal Mini-Laula, do we want to keep her cutesy, proud, like she deserved it? Or is she like too full of herself? Which direction do we want to go? Let me start sketching what I have in my mind and maybe you can understand better. Like, do you know those enemies where they get that long nose? And they basically look like this. Something like that. And that's the one I meant, that you usually have an enemy when they're too full of themselves. Arrogant, yeah, arrogant is the word. So do we want to go with a very arrogant one or with like a cutesy royal Mini-Laula? I mean, we could kind of combine both, I guess. So that's like, I just meant to show you the face I was going for, but let me really do it now. So I think I'm probably gonna go into that direction. Cute side feels good. Let's not make her too arrogant then. That's for another day. But let me note down arrogant. Arrogant queen. But, well, queen is happening now. Maybe if she does something like this. Also gotta add the rings, of course. Okay, I think I like the general sketch. And of course, she can't be missing a little crown, right? Maybe I'm even gonna color in the crown yellow, so that it's, like, it's important with these little stickers that they have, like, something characteristic about them that you can recognize from afar. Something like this, maybe? Should I also do a royal outfit? I don't know. Arrogant and cute. I can make her eyebrows a bit more like this, then it's kind like, if they're not too relaxed, the eyebrows, but a bit like this, then it gives that little arrogant vibe, I think, if the eyes are close too. So what are we thinking, guys? Did I capture the look we were going for? I think that's good. It's cute, but it's also a tiny bit of arrogant, like she knows her worth, you know, that sort of thing. I'm just not too sure about the outfit yet, but I can already start the line art maybe until I get to the clothing part. I'ma go and sleep, and totally not doom scrolling. See you next time. Thanks for joining. It was fun with you. Thanks for engaging. Don't forget to follow me to not miss any new live streams. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Maybe I'm also gonna hear from you in the Discord. Let's see, but definitely have a wonderful evening. Sleep well when you finally stop doom scrolling. Alright, as always, we'll go with... You know what? I think I'm gonna move the whole thing a bit down so that we have enough space. Hello? Can I move the thing, please? So that I can have space for the crown on top more. So... Nope. No! Can I get the crown right? Oh my god. No. That's perfect. Can I get the line right, please? Like this, maybe. You see me? I'm starting to focus here. Now I want to make my own Lolas. I mean Arthas. Yeah, you should. I definitely recommend. And if you do, and if you're part of the Discord, definitely send them in there. I really want to see how you're doing it, because it's so fun. That would be so fun to see. I think everyone should have their own mini-me's. Maybe I should start offering that, like, as my next sub-special maybe, that I offer to make mini-U's. Like, I give out 10 mini-U's and I make them live on stream or something like that. What are we thinking about that idea? Talking of stream ideas, we were talking about games I play, right? And the one thing I mostly play is Overwatch. I was thinking about whether I should play Overwatch on stream, but since the queue times can get quite long, use those queue times to make drawings. But I honestly don't think my PC could handle it. That's a bit too much. Like, streaming already eats up a lot of internet, etc. Then also the drawing program, having 3 monitors on, especially dual streaming. Even if I did just one stream, I think my PC couldn't handle it. How do I make this hand? Maybe like this. And then also the art program. Yeah, I don't think my PC could handle it. I could try it, I guess, but I also don't know how I would do it monitor-wise, because I would definitely play on my main monitor, but the art program stuff I make would be down here on my actual graphic tablet, so I would have to also switch the tablet at the screen every time in OBS, so that is a hassle. Okay, now I'm at the outfit. Do I want to change the outfit, make it more royal looking? I'm not so sure. What do you guys think? Should I change the outfit? Right now she's just wearing a normal long sleeve shirt. Do you have an idea for the outfit? I really usually just make something simple, like a t-shirt, a sweater, a tank top, a long-armed sleeve, really. Sometimes I do kind of do the stuff I'm wearing or wear sometimes, but there's no rule to what outfits I give my Mini-Laulas. A little kitty break. The other one is here too. You can't see her, but she's stretching her legs down there. The second one is called Cleo, and she's a bit shy, but she's chilling. She looks happy right now. That's as much as I can tell you. Alright, let's get back to work. Any ideas what I should do with the outfit? I don't know, I'm kinda uncreative when it comes to that right now. What do I like to wear usually? Princess-like outfit. I don't know the name. So an actual gown, you mean? I mean, I can do maybe like those puffer sleeves so that it's recognizable. Let me do an extra sketch layer before I actually try it on the line art. It's like And then maybe like this. Like she does get long sleeves, but they have these laces at the end maybe. I can't really depict the corset here, I think, because it would be down there. You don't have the straps usually for that, I think. Yeah, maybe like this? What are we thinking? Does it look princess-like? Yeah, it is giving Snow White in my opinion. It does kind of look like it. It's the first dress that came to my mind, I don't know. It's not like Snow White is my favorite princess or something, but that's sort of the thing that I had in mind when I envisioned a princess dress. Okay, then, oops, wrong brush. I'm thinking about how, like, I like making little details, but I need to consider that if I make them into stickers, you will hardly see them. So maybe like this. I think that's not too small, but at least something. Okay, then here I need to make the laces also a bit bigger, so I would make them more detailed usually, but again, I want to make the stuff big enough so that you can recognize it. I continued watching the show How to Sell Drugs Online on Netflix yesterday, and it's so so interesting. There were so many cliffhangers I couldn't stop watching yesterday. I think I'm almost through already. I didn't even start it that long ago. Looks good, thank you. Can I get the finger right, please? Okay, like this, I guess. I'm gonna add my rings though, as always. And this time I can also draw in my second rings that I usually wear. Now comes the face. And we gotta make sure it looks really cute. I'm even, you can see it here, I'm thinking about indicating the cheek a little bit so that it looks a bit like she's pouting a little bit arrogantly but cutely. That's the vibe. The vibe we're going for. That's not right. Yeah, like this maybe. No, it's not necessary. Do you think the Mini-Laulas are recognizable? Like, that they fit a general scheme that you can generally recognize it's a Mini-Laula when you see it? So like, I do try repetitions with, for example, the hair, the bangs, usually the lower lashes I do. What else? My earrings, I always have those. I don't know, do you even think they look like me? I think they do. I don't like that. I do want to somehow indicate the lower lashes, but I feel like it doesn't look good if they're closed. Weekend are over now. Yeah. I mean, the Sunday is pretty much over already. I don't know if you have holiday too. Like today and tomorrow. We in Germany do, luckily. Where was I? Ah, the eyes. I think I'm gonna leave the lashes that way. And then I had the eyebrows. I think I'm gonna go with a darker color again, because it's too much with the hair otherwise. My English is not good, so if I do grammar mistakes, ignore. Yeah, of course. We're all chill here, no worries. Every time I hit the wrong button, and then... Oh my god. Annoying. I just want to undo. By the way, guys, how do you like the mic quality? It's my new mic. I did test it, and I think the quality is so much better than my old headset mic that I was using. Also, I always try to replicate the nose I have, like the little dip. So I always do this little tiny nose that goes a bit downwards. I feel like I want to add blush somehow, but which one should I do? Like this? Maybe? Or do we want strokes? What are we feeling? I feel like this is looking cute. But let me maybe try again, and this time on a different layer, so I can still change it if I don't like it. Or maybe like huge down here. It's kind of cute. I could also do like little swirlies, so stuff like this. What are we thinking? I am confused on both. What do you mean? What's confusing? You mean on which blush to take? I'm go ahead and draw the sparkles already. Well, you let me know how you like the blush. What if I made blush? That's too strong. I don't know if I like that. Maybe just simple. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I can't decide either. I don't know. What should I take? So many blush options. I feel like maybe as simple is better. The spirals are also cute. Those are too strong. These spirals are better. But I feel like if you use it as a sticker... Ah, perfect was for these, right? Do you mean these? Yes, okay. Yeah, I think these are good too, because the other ones are too much, I think, especially if you have them as small stickers. So probably as simple is better here. So guys, if I inspired you to make little mini-me's, definitely share them in the Discord server. I can't wait to see your versions. But I really think everyone needs their own mini-self. Should I make the outlines for the hands bigger? Definitely some sparkle. And we need a gold crown, of course. I do wear mostly silver jewelry though recently, but okay. I think I should make the outlines bigger for the hands. It's gonna be hard to recognize otherwise. It takes a whole 1 minute to deliver my message. My Wi-Fi is weak. Oh, I hope it's not my connection, because like it does take a few seconds until I receive your messages usually. Like I have a few windows open and I have like the original YouTube Studio Restream stuff on one side, and I do see what you see on this monitor, and I get it on my studio stuff like a few seconds before it shows up here. So if you see me replying to your stuff before you can see the message here, that's why. But 1 minute is wild. I don't know, is that for everyone here? Do you all have that? Did you just hear my cat scream? Yeah, that's Cleo. The shy one that decides to scream instead. Okay, what did I just... Do you hear her? I don't know, maybe the noise cancelling is too much on the mic, maybe you don't hear it, but she's screaming for love over there. Leo, I'm here. Baby, I'm here. She's looking at me like, what do you want? Girl, you ask first. Come here. She's camera shy, maybe. What did I want to do? I wanted to make the outlines thicker for the hands, because I think it's going to be hard to recognize him from afar otherwise. My cat, she's screaming. Screaming for love. Okay, now the hands are a bit thicker. I think it's easier to read now. Alright. Then I'd say let's save this Lola too. Do you hear her? She's so loud. So next live stream? You mean when my next live stream is happening? I don't have a real live stream schedule, but I don't know, like every week or like every second week I tend to stream, and if I stream it's usually around like somewhere at the weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually around evening at my place, so like between 5 and 8 p.m. somewhere around this time, Central European time. Yeah, I don't know yet when exactly I'm doing the next live stream. I also gotta think about what topic I want to do in the next one, so let's see. Alrighty. With that, we are already streaming for like 2 hours. That's wild. My headset keeps falling off. I also noted down some of the stuff that you said, like tired Mini-Laula was one of your suggestions I really liked, which I definitely want to do sometime. I would like to quickly send you the link to my Discord server actually, just so you have it in case you want to join. Where can I do it? Copy link. And I'm gonna send it into the YouTube chat and into the Twitch chat for all of you. So this is in the YouTube. And now I'm also gonna send it in the Twitch chat. So I really recommend it to join. We're all cool there, but yeah. You can also, I am definitely gonna add those Mini-Laulas we made today to the Discord server, so you'll be able to actually use them. Here we go. Now you have it in the chat, in both chats. So the next topic would be anime characters in your style. That would be a very fun idea, actually. Let me note that down. Anime characters in my style. Would you rather want to see it in a chibi style like the one I made today then? Or like, I don't know about making whole rendered pieces and stuff, because that's my actual style. But like, I think the chibi figures would offer more for a live stream, because I can also make them quicker and make more in the same time, basically. That would be fun. Alright, I have sent the Discord link in the description. Definitely make sure to join if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun there. You can use the stickers, you can send your stuff, see the stuff of others, get tips, get daily inspo, etc, etc. And with that, it's pretty much exactly 2 hours now. Wow. And I wanna say thanks to everyone who joined today, to everyone who was active in chat. You will find the recording of the stream later on my YouTube as always. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you again, seeing you again in stream, seeing you in the Discord server. Make sure to follow to all my socials to not miss any new streams, content, etc. I'm mostly active on YouTube and TikTok, but if I stream on YouTube, I'm also live on Twitch, of course. So thank you all very much. Have a nice end of the weekend and a good start into the next week tomorrow. Have a nice day and bye!